In the heart of a dense forest, a lonely cabin stands amidst towering trees. The cabin, with its thatched roof and moss-covered wooden walls, exudes an eerie stillness. Darkness fills the windows, and the door creaks as the gentle breeze moves it, hinting at secrets long forgotten. A narrow, winding path snakes through the forest, leading to this secluded cabin. The gnarled trees form a dense canopy overhead, their branches intertwining to create a tunnel-like passage. As thick mist rolls in, the path ahead becomes obscured, shrouding the forest in an atmosphere of mystery and foreboding. Inside the cabin, the living room lies abandoned and covered in dust. A solitary armchair sits near a cold, empty fireplace, its fabric worn and tattered. An old, broken lamp hangs from the ceiling, casting long, unsettling shadows on the walls. Cobwebs drape across the furniture, and an old, worn rug covers the creaky wooden floor. On one wall, a large portrait hangs crookedly, depicting a stern-looking woman in old-fashioned clothing. Her eyes seem to follow anyone who enters the room, her expression one of sorrow and anger, exuding an unsettling presence. In a small bedroom, an ornate mirror stands on a wooden dresser. The glass is cloudy, but a faint figure can be seen within its depths, reaching out as if trapped inside. The room is cold, and the air is thick with an unspoken warning. A narrow staircase leads to the attic, where old, dusty furniture and boxes are piled haphazardly. The attic is dimly lit by a single, flickering bulb, with shadows dancing on the walls and strange, soft sounds hinting at something moving just out of sight. In the attic, the ghostly figure of a young child appears, dressed in a tattered nightgown, her hair tangled and eyes hollow. She holds a worn teddy bear and stands silently, staring at anyone who enters, her presence both sad and chilling. Among the boxes in the attic, an old diary is found. Its pages are yellowed and brittle, filled with the spidery handwriting of the cabin's former owner. The diary details strange occurrences and sightings, ending with a final, hurried entry. "They are coming for me." Outside the cabin, a strange light glows in the forest, flickering and moving as if beckoning, leading deeper into the woods. The light casts eerie shadows on the trees and creates an otherworldly ambiance, hinting at something supernatural lurking just beyond reach. In a clearing deep within the forest, the source of the light is revealed, a circle of glowing stones. Standing within the circle is the ghostly figure of the woman from the portrait, her face twisted in anguish. She reaches out, pleading for release from the curse that binds her to Willow Creek. The lone figure who found the diary realizes the truth behind the haunting. The woman, once the cabin's owner, was cursed, and her spirit is bound to the land. As the moonlight bathes the clearing, the spectral woman's sorrowful eyes lock onto the intruders, silently begging for help. Driven by a mixture of fear and empathy, the figure approaches the circle of stones. Whispering a tentative prayer for peace, they step into the circle, feeling a surge of cold energy. The ghostly woman reaches out, her form shimmering, and as their hands almost touch, a burst of light envelops them. The forest falls silent, and the oppressive air lifts, leaving behind a serene, moonlit night. The figure stands alone in the clearing, the glowing stones now dark and lifeless. The curse has been broken, and the spirits of Willow Creek are finally at rest. The cabin, though still old and worn, now feels like just another part of the forest's history, a place of peace rather than fear. As the figure walks back through the misty forest path, they carry with them the memory of a soul freed from torment, and the haunting legacy of Willow Creek comes to a quiet, peaceful end.